And Ken, obviously, the home playoff berth. Just talk about that. What it means to the franchise, to the team playing at home.
It means a lot to a lot of people, and a lot of people that work really hard to accomplish that goal. Right? It's a great accomplishment for the organization across the board, not just on the outside, with the football team, but across the board. The work that's been put into making this environment a great environment for us, and really a home field for us. This year, it's a great reward to everybody that has done so much and worked so hard to accomplish that. So just really happy for everybody involved.
Let's talk about that 107-yard touchdown missed field goal return, because at that point I got to tell you that it was from where I sat and from the rain I saw coming down, it was looking a little bleak, and then out of the blue, Banks gives you that kind of play. And what are you thinking on the sidelines when you're watching him?
I'm thinking I hope they miss it. And so he can catch the ball and run. Listen, I mean, we got fortunate that they missed the field goal, right? Because they could have easily made the field goal. But you watch our guys' effort in blocking downfield on that. Watch the block by Evan McCullough, for example. The other touchdown run by Brandon. Watch the effort by Andy Fantus. Down the field, holding the block, got his guy on the ground. That's from Brandon. Just great effort, guys. Just playing to the whistle and playing hard.
You talk about the Mazzoli package and how you came up with that and what it was designed to do.
Yeah, well, we just after the last game, we just trying to figure out a way to get more production out of the run game and to use the clock better and to try to stay out of second and long. And so on the train back, I said, well, I'm going to go back to my college days and just put in the Wildcat offense. And because I know Jeremiah's done that in his past quite a bit. And he understood it right away. We knew that it's plays that he's run in his past. He was very comfortable with it. He put a big old smile on his face this week when we practice it. We appreciate everybody not reporting it as well. Thank you. Because you could have easily said something about it during the week. So it was important for us to be able to go into the game with that is hopefully a little bit of an advantage for us.
What does that say about Burris' age, though, that you're going to Mazzoli about something?
What does it say about his age?
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about his age.
A lot of confidence in Mazzoli. I mean, you had him out there late in the fourth quarter. You're trying to protect a lead. I mean, any trepidation sending a rookie kid who's in his first CFL game? You felt a lot of confidence in him?
No, it's not his first barbecue. Yeah. He played a lot of big games in his past.
Yeah,
a lot of big games. Jeremiah's a very, very confident young man. He was relishing the opportunity.
We'll talk a little bit about the defense at all, just because, I mean, two turnovers for the Alouettes in the red zone in the first half. I think, had they scored in those plays, it might have changed the complexion going into the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job moving the football, right? And I'll tell you the other thing, they did a great job in second and long situations. They had some great conversions on second and long. We couldn't get them off the field, but we forced turnovers. That was the equalizer. A great job by our defense getting the ball out.
And you get that big plays, 2 or 3, or maybe 4 by Lawrence.
Yeah, Simone?
The tackle.
Oh, yeah, he's a playmaker. I mean, he's shown that, just about every game. I mean, he flies around the field. He plays with great enthusiasm. He has a nose for the ball. I mean, you just watch him. He's around the ball a lot.
I know you're not going to tell us what you told the team at halftime, but do you think that perhaps either was it philosophically or was it a morale thing or was it just based on schematics that turned things around in the second half?
It's usually a little of all of it, right? I mean, we're only down 13 points. I mean, 13 points in this league is no big deal. We stayed very positive. Had the guys smile and focus in on the halftime adjustments, listen to their coaches, and just make sure that we win the second half. Usually when you win, if you win the second half and make more plays, the score will take care of itself. And if it doesn't, at least we played our best second half that we could play.
I know it's early, but have you thought at all about what your approach will be in Winnipeg next week, given the fact that it's all locked up?
No, but I will tonight quite a bit. Yeah, if I will get, we'll think about it, meet as a staff in the morning, but. We've got to be careful on how we orchestrate that. I mean, we have some other guys hopefully that are coming off an injury, maybe not. They're obviously going to need some time to play. If they're ready to play. So we just can't go cold turkey into the playoffs with them.
How did Henry handle the fact that you were splitting reps now between 3 quarterbacks?
Oh, Henry's great. Henry's a pro. I mean, he's as unselfish a player as I've been around. He understands, and all he cares about is winning.
You seem to express some concern over the replay call that was overturned but didn't give you possession of the ball. Did you express your displeasure to the refereeing staff? Do you have an assessment of that call?
Did you see that or not? I'm not going to talk about that, but I guarantee you I will bring that up with the league.
Okay.
Speaking of that, White says he got hit when he missed that first field goal. Sean White says he got hit. Should have gotten the ball back. Did you see that?
I don't know. I mean, I'll sit here and list off 17 plays for you. Right. You want to talk about hit and grabbed? How about Indy Fan 2s on the double move? I mean, we can sit here till midnight if you want to play that game. Be glad to do that with you.
Ken, how did you guys make out, like injury-wise? You okay?
We got to see. Mark got banged up a little bit, and we have a couple other guys, that I just need to go to the doc and find out.
Do you? I mean, you're going to be playing the same team now, the third time in roughly 4 weeks. Do you anticipate like sort of like emotions being a key issue, having the guys maintain that composure, focus when you sort of like play a team this often?
You got to do that no matter who you play.
Time, yeah.
Yeah, I mean those are just obvious things that the emotions is one of the things that you actually as a player that you have under your control. Your effort, your level of preparation, and your emotions are the three biggest ones that you have under your control as a player. We've been trying as a staff, individually and as a team, and for me as a head coach, to keep our guys focused in those three areas, right? And to make sure that we're maintaining proper preparation, that's commensurate with the opportunity you've been given, right? And to not let your teammates down in any of those three areas.
It's the biggest win of the year for you. Would you assess it as such?
All wins are big. It's a big win, obviously. We understand that. We understand what was accomplished today, but wins are not easy. It's not easy to win in this game, right? They've got a good football team. They're well prepared. They play hard, and wins are not easy. They're all precious.
Does the fashion, Kent, of the win come into play in your mind too, in terms of?
What do you mean?
Well, the fact that the great second half is sort of a real turnaround in a lot of ways. I know the points were one thing, but it was the
I was expecting
balance of play.
At some point our guys to respond, because we've done that all year. I mean, if you look back consistently throughout the year when we've had a game that we didn't play well, we've always come back the next week and responded. I mean, our team has shown that, and the first half was not a great half, but I didn't think our guys lacked focus. I mean, when I came in at halftime and talking to our coaches, it seemed like our guys were ready to play.
Ken, did the conditions at all affect any area of the game that you saw from the field?
It wasn't that bad. Overall, I didn't think. I thought the officiating crew did a good job with the footballs, rotating them in and out, and towards the end it got a little stronger. But both sides had to play in it, and it's an even playing field.
Thanks a lot, Ken.
Okay.
Congrats.